What do YouTube? It's your boy Sheriff Speaks, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about the price of fame. Now, we've always heard over numerous years of celebrities talking about fame and its downfalls and its advantages, but mainly its downfalls. Why? Because of what it does to them, what it takes to keep that fame alive, to keep that spark alive. And unfortunately, not many have spoken out against it, but many haven't lived to tell the tale, so to speak. And in this next video, I'm going to show you, shouts out to Shop Bob for letting me use their video, the very likable music artist who we've all known as Lady Gaga. And I gotta tell you, man, this is probably one of the most down-to-earth, truthful interviews I've ever seen, ever. And I just want to share this with you guys. This is your boy Sheriff Speaks. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Feel free to donate to the channel so I can give you guys more bomb-ass content. In Jesus' name, amen.
You're as famous a person as I could ever imagine there being. I just can't imagine there's someone more famous than you. And you've been famous now for a long time. But you also, it seems, control your environment of that art very carefully and with a lot of thought and with a good team of people and people you trust. Is fame isolating for you? It's isolating for me. I don't like it, personally.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I could think of a single thing that's more isolating than being famous.
But yet we both sought it. We didn't seek the fame, we saw the art.
You know, I know it's almost impossible for people even to probably even look at my career and the things I've done and think, oh, she didn't want, you know, of course she wanted to be famous, of course she wanted all that attention, you know, but, you know, it's just, creative expression is what I am. And I would have been doing this whether I became famous or not. I still would be doing what I do. What I'm saying is I wouldn't have given up to try to get famous in another way. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to get a job being creative, and I did. And I think the hardest thing for me is that I love people so much. And it is very hard to not be able to engage with people in a real and honest way.
Because they want.
Because they either want something from me.
They want something.
Or they see me as something that I simply am not. I am not some goddess that dropped down from the sky to sing pop music. I'm not some extra incredible human person that needs to be told how wonderful they are all day and kissed and told how incredible. I don't need any of that. Truly, my purpose on this earth is to make people happy and heal people through music. That's what I am to do, to create fantasies that allow people to not just escape, but to see that there is the potential for magic in life. You know, I would love more than anything when I meet people to just have a normal exchange with them, you know, more than my picture taken or a selfie.
But that's what the problem is, that we've become digitalized. We've become these, you know, the new version of the autograph is the selfie, which is, you know, when I'm on selfie duty, there's nobody better at taking them, and I grab the phones out of their hands. I'm like, here, ba 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 ba. But ultimately, it is, and it's been talked about forever. It is a piece of property. There is some idea that is some evidence that they have met you and taken a moment with you, like taken digitally.
Yes, and you know, actually, when you decide to take a picture, do you realize the moment has just died?
Oh, of course it is.
I think that I hope through, you know, the more work that I do and the more that I create, that I can, you know, be a part of changing that, not just for myself, but for, you know, other artists, and that we can all, you know, support each other and, you know, changing fame culture a bit as well, and hopefully inspiring people to see that, like, we are real people that just love to.
Yeah, I think you can make the change in the culture the way you have with your art. I don't think we can then kind of turn it back on itself and say we now need to change the actual fame culture. I think you can change the song as an example of the profound amount of change that can come from art. I think in our lifetime, somehow that's not going to change.
I'll make a bet.
Okay, I'm betting with Lady Gaga on national television.